West, y'all.
Let's go.
Some technical difficulties, but get through it. But you know all about that, eh? Technical difficulties.
Oh, mate, I know a lot about those ones, eh? Endless technical difficulties.
Have you got like one that sticks out? Like one that like was a total fail? You just had to cancel a show or cancel something or
man,
start again.
I was on my way to the after party for the grand final, and it was out at out south, and I was on my way to the show, and one of those organizing messaged me also cancelled. The amp just blew up. There's technical difficulty there. Shout out to those on my field.
Oh, Muffy.
Yeah.
They're still doing their podcast? Man, I listened to their For the Boys.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. But yeah, Muffy also, yeah. She messaged me on my, I was already like on my way there. He's like, cancel this. The 6 just blew up the amp. Oh yeah, I'll just go parade in Mangry. Tells it to them.
Now, Jerry, thanks for coming on the podcast, because it's cool because you came on before, but I want you to come on again because, man, you're the guy behind all those organization of the parades out west, you know, for the Tall Samoa and the Kangaroos in the final game. And man, I think like it was real funny because there's a lot of Samoans that live out west, even over the shore. Because when I say over the shore, because I know some guys that live over the shore that they wanted to come. Yeah, probably don't want to drive all the way down south. But out west, like
it's the closest thing.
The next suburb, you know, they can come in and celebrate. But man, it was cool because I remember, I think it was during the week I saw your Facebook page. You popped up, and you said, "Oh yeah, we're gonna organize this, that, blah blah blah, and we're gonna do it." And I saw like maybe 5 likes, or I was like, "Oh man, it's like it's close to the time, man. It's gonna happen." And then I think the next day it was like heaps, like thousands.
Yeah, it blew up. So like. It kind of started when, like, since I think the quarterfinals. After the quarterfinal games, me and the boys would shoot off straight out to Mangry just to parade, because we just know, you know, Mangry's gonna parade, no doubt, So we were going there. Probably after the semi-finals. After the semi-finals, we went back out south, parade, and then during the week, they announced that there was going to be a parade, and then I was like, "Oh, cool! I'll shoot off to that." And then they announced they're screening the game to the community, and I'm like, "Oh, okay. So why doesn't West doing something like this? Like, so I kind of just made like I just vented on Facebook, like, oh, well, like, you know, why isn't Westside like, you know, having a parade or like an organized kind of like fan zone or a screening?" And then yeah, it just kind of. Just went viral after that. I didn't realize that, you know, everyone in West Auckland was thinking the same thing, and like majority of West Auckland is actually going out south as well to parade. So I was like, okay, making noise now. Because the next day, like all the hundreds of shares and comments and people commenting, like people that were on like the local boards as well, and it was starting to get a bit like serious, and I was like, okay, well, where's this going? And then one of those was Will Flavel. He's one of the members of the Henderson Massey local board. Shout out to the also though, like full Māori, but he's got a his partner is Samoan, and the man's just loves everything, you know, Pacific, and he's just all for it.
I know, man, because he's been on the podcast.
Oh, true.
Yeah, so I had a chance to talk to him. Yeah, and like you said, man, because he came up like a school teacher.
Yeah.
So, but his love for the language, his own language, and the Pacific Island languages, you know, he went about his way to learn Samoan and that, and talk. You know, so bro. I think he just loves the whole Polynesian vibe.
Yeah. Well, because so it was probably I think I did the post on a Tuesday, came to Wednesday night, and I get a message from Will. And then he goes, "Hey bro, I'm having a meeting with some of the local board members and some community leaders tonight at 9 p.m. Would love for you to join us. It's about the fan zone." And I was like, "Oh cool, 9 p.m. Yo, keen. then I looked at the time, it was 8:45. And I was like, oh, okay. This meeting is in like 15 minutes. I got to, what am I going to say? And, what's going to happen there?
Oh, so you had to plead your case or something?
No, it wasn't. That's what I thought I was meant to do. Like, because he just said, bro, this is the link to the meeting. Like, we'd love for you to join. And I was like, okay, what am I going to do? Am I meant to, like, pitch something? Or,
yeah.
But, I just joined up and, like, and there was heaps of us, bro. But when I jumped on the meeting and Will was on there and he said, hey, you're so like, I straight away thought he was Samoan, so bro, just everything, like just the way he was talking, I was like, those all. And then the meeting started and he's like, kia ora, my name is Will Flavel and Māori descent, and I was like, what? I had no idea, like, bro, this guy comes across as Samoan and
tricked you.
Yeah, bro, hard. So I was buzzy, man, but jumped on that meeting. And I didn't realize, how many like community leaders that like really wanted this to happen, and it wasn't just Will that was on the local board that was like helping us out. It was like I think three other members of the local board.
Was Oscar there? Because he won the
and then Oscar joined the meeting as well. And that was something else. But we just all had like the same vision for this fan zone and the screening. And we all had to just put together a plan, and Will was like, we just gotta put down a plan, and see what we can do, and then I'll just pitch it tomorrow morning.
Because I remember the first post was all about having it over at Trust Stadium. Was that your idea to have it there? Was that the?
Well, that was like, we discussed like all the possible venues that we could have this event at, and for something like a fan zone, the only the only place like big enough to host that kind of fan zone was Trust Stadium. So we just penciled it in. Like, we hadn't confirmed anything, but we just listed a bunch of venues, but Trust Stadium was like our first to contact. And so I just made the event just to see how many people were interested in going, because if we were to make this and then just no one shows up, and I'm like, okay, so we failed. Like, so we kind of needed like a fair idea of how many people would turn up. So I made an event and I shared it, and then overnight, probably the next day, I looked at the event and over 2,000 people were interested or going. So I was like, okay, this is gonna work. So that from Wednesday night to Friday, we had to sort out a venue. We had to sort out volunteers, food stores, who's gonna like the security, waste management, all that kind of stuff. Like all the stuff that we didn't think about. Like all came into play, and we all had our different jobs to do. Like I had to look for entertainment, DJs, and everyone else had their own specific jobs to do, and we all just did the job. Come Friday night, everything was sorted. We needed to get an okay from Spark, to screen the World Cup. We needed to find sponsors, like who could sponsor this event, because we had nothing. Like all we had was an idea. So we all everyone reached out to their contacts, local businesses, local boards, and and then, bro, like, thankfully, like, we were just blessed with, like, just people who were willing to donate, donate their money, or, to help out with this fan zone, and it just all fell into place, man.
Oh, shit. Because it's amazing to me the time. Because it was a small amount of time, and like, how you thought when all these other factors came into it, like we need Portaloos, we need all this, and there's stuff like you were, oh shit, I forgot about that, or that kind of thing. But you, in the back of your mind, you had the idea of the entertainment side of things. That was always going to be your part of it, eh? Your
no matter what, like if like once. Yeah, that's the only thing I was thinking of. Once someone was like, so who's going to sort out entertainment? I was going to put my hand up for that. Because I don't know how to do emails. Like, I don't know, but like, hey there. Like, but,
So at that point in time, with the entertainment side of things, you already had things lined up. You already had contacts.
I at the time I was just thinking of like all my usos at West Day. Like at first, like all the artists I know that are from West. So I was just so that's the first thing I thought of, and I just started hitting them up before we even confirmed anything. And I was like, bro, if this comes through, can you come and jam jam a few tunes and thankfully all the brothers that I contacted, they all said yes, bro, and they were willing to do it for free, for the community and just for the cause, eh? So really shout out to the boys, man, like Punfasio Samoa, Junior Songketa, Lahi, Lani Yalo, managed to get Lani Yalo to come through, Miss Samoa, Junior Vailua, DJ Lamons and DJ Mike as well came through. MC Twist came to MC, pulled through, man, clutch. So yeah, bro. So thankful for those guys, eh?
Because it's like when you say those names in there, there's a lot of talent that goes around there. Like the way I think, man, South Auckland, the home of Pacific Islanders, like they'll have all the talent over there to go over. It's good that we've got people here.
Yeah, bro. We got some Westies, with heaps of talent. Eh? They just some of them aren't West anymore. So,
so was there like a clash with some of these entertainment guys that we're gonna do Utara, we're gonna do
so they had to juggle their schedule as well because
that's right, because I saw 651 the post that he's gonna play over there and come over here. Hey,
bro, especially that guy, because I didn't approach. He approached me, bro, because he was like, "Oh, are you gonna jam one of the fan zones out south?" And I go, "Oh, bro, I'm trying to organize the one out west." And he goes, "Oh, bro, if it comes through, G, that's us. I'll come jam." And I was like, honestly, he's like, "Yeah, bro, like anything for the West D." Thank you also.
So that's when the schedule changes.
Yeah. This when he started announcing, I'm gonna be here at this time. I'm gonna be here at this time. But that was like all the other boys as well, eh? Like when I hit them up, they were like, "Oh, bro, I'm doing Southside, I'm doing some of the Southside ones as well, eh? But I'll just come through when I can." So I just gave them a time slot, bro. If you can make it between this time, bro, just come me, and then I'll just chuck you on. So there was no sort of solid run sheet, who's on this time. It was whoever came first, you can just jump on straight away, and bro, everything just went smoothly, eh? I was surprised, man.
Because the initial meaning of the board, in your mind, what do you think was their incentive to have it? I know you put the Facebook up and you got the numbers.
Yeah.
But in your eyes, looking at the board, what do you think their incentive was to say yes? Even if you had the numbers, what would they have said? Yes, let's do it.
Yeah, I think what I got from that meeting was it was like they wanted to do they wanted to run one, but they wanted they didn't want to run. They wanted the community, like something from the people for the people. So that was they had the idea, but they just needed the people to run it, to run the show and run it how the community would want to run it. So that was why they okayed it. And
Fine, that's mean, eh?
I know
how they came through like that, especially the small amount of time it happened, because we got there early. I think we stayed for an hour, and then we left. But man, when we were driving to the place from here, we went down that way. Man, there was long lines, queues. Cars with a flag outside, bro. A lot of cars were beeping. It was man, it was an experience, man.
Yeah, bro.
I never had that experience before, before a game,
But especially at West Day, to have something It
was awesome, man. When we got there, we didn't know where it was, really. So we parked in the first car park.
Playgrounders? Was that the one?
The playgrounders. And then we saw the flags on the other side. I have to walk over there. So we went over there and we started, But I was amazed at the event itself. Everything was organized, right? I couldn't see the stage. I didn't know if it was a stage, but it was a tent.
Yeah, no, we didn't have a stage because it was a short amount of time. By the time we went to go book a stage, all the stages were gone. They all went south. Like,
Oh, wow.
yeah.
True.
Like, so all the stages were gone, like, being used for events. And so we were just like, oh, bro, you know, we don't need a stage, man. Like, hey, you just chuck up some marquees and that's us. Like, you know, we'll just make do with what we got. And, you know, even the stuff that we had, like, you know, gazebos and tables, that was like, some of that stuff was like from our own house. Like, we just brought in what we had and just made do with what we got, and ended up turning out to be a badass day.
Yeah.
Like, bro, like even in the morning when we went to school, I was like shitting myself, bro. I was like, hey, like nervous, hey, like, is anyone gonna come? Like, you know, all the noise on Facebook, but hey, is anyone gonna turn up? But hard. I didn't even realize as well that because the car park was so, like, at the event was so packed, I had no idea what was going on, like, on the roads as well.
Yeah.
It wasn't until the next day and I was looking at everyone's stories, and they were having their own parades on the sides of the roads, and it was like busy all the way to Glen Eden. I'm like,
Glen Shops,
yeah, bro.
Because when we left, we drove up to Glen Shops.
Oh, true.
We're just stuck in the queue, but man, all the flags you see down the road and all the flags going up, man, it was awesome to see, man. Like, I've never been involved or experienced that kind of support before.
Yeah,
I've witnessed it with MMT.
Yeah.
When they first did theirs, but never. Because it was funny because I was always because I went down to watch that was ages ago when I went down to watch Tonga versus the Kiwis down in Hamilton.
Yeah,
and that's when I first saw the red wave.
True.
You know, the parades and everything. Oh,
the sea of
just
red.
the support sea of red. Yeah. And I remember thinking, man, I don't think Samoans can do this. Like, you know. That's what I was thinking. Because it was so, like, I'd never seen it before, the support and that.
Yeah, bro.
But they actually beat the Kiwis that game.
Yo, they did.
You know?
They did.
But all I saw in the crowd was just red flags. Like, it was like we're in the islands, you know?
It was, bro. And that was something else, because I went to watch when there was Samoa versus Tonga in Hamilton.
Oh, yeah.
That was, bro, we got drowned, man. But, like, bro, the atmosphere was so cool, man.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, like, that time as well, I was like, bro, what if, like, you know, hey, what if our people, like, just, you know, just full on just went support mode and just gunned it, Like, it would have been so cool.
Yeah.
Hard, bro.
But it took those Panther boys to come
yeah.
play.
Hey, it took for the Panthers to come jam for the tour, and then now everyone's on the wagon. Still hard.
But, you know, the win against England helped a lot too.
Big time, They really boosted everyone's confidence.
Yeah. But man, I've never seen that kind of support, and it was awesome too, because, you know, I just felt like a part of something, you know, a part of something. Because to tell you the truth, like, because I couldn't get a flag all week because they were sold out, you know. But then I was thought, man, because I never experienced having a flag on the car because it was all sold out.
True.
You know, but when I did have the flag that day,
you
know, I just felt. At the first, I was like, "Oh man, this is like shame," but then I was like, "Nah, man, this is like,
this is it, bro.
This is it, man.
This
like,
is the time to do it,
beep, you know." And man, even when we drove up Great North Road along Waikimete up the hill and along towards
Glendine,
there was Samoan families that live on the main road that came out on the street and
they just do
their
their
flag.
Oh, bro.
You know, all the cars going past and just beep, you know.
Bro.
I was like, man, it was so cool. I can't explain it, but the feeling is something I never felt like
a proud feeling, and at the same time like adrenaline and bro, a lot of emotions, bro.
And not to mention their song 685 song on everyone's.
It's annoying, It's annoying.
Everyone's sound speakers, man. Especially when there's no bass.
It's the sirens, sirens driving around. Solid.
But nah, man, that was so awesome, man. But so the event, how long did the event go for?
The event went for about, I think, 5 hours. We started at 3. 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh yeah, 4 hours.
Yeah.
4 hours. But the event started at 3. People started turning up at like 1:30.
Right.
And we were still trying to, like, you set up the portaloos, like those ones, blow up the bouncy castle and get the food stores in. But they were so, like, respectful, like, you know, that they could see we were still trying to set up. So they kind of just, like, made a circle around the whole car park. And they were just doing their own parades as well. They had their own speakers. And, like, bro, this pickup truck just pulls up with their boat. Like a massive-ass boat on their trailer. decorated flags everywhere and just parked up, and like it was so cool. I think it was a preschool as well. It was like a whole like convoy of them. They came through and were like, oh, we're from like a daycare, like a preschool, and just came to take the kids to. I was like, oh, bro, that's it, man. And they stuck around for a while, all the way till it started. But yeah, it went on for 4 hours.
Was there anything that went wrong at all at any time? Like, or something that didn't go to plan, or you had to quickly make up for it?
Bro, to be honest, like nothing. Like everything just went smoothly. Like there was no like technical difficulties. Oh, like there was like, just people like walking behind the tent, like just tripping on the wire and like pulling out the plug. But it wasn't like something. It wasn't anything like drastic. Like the amp blew. Nah, it was everything went smoothly. The crowd was just like they were there for the same vibe. No one came to cause trouble. Like everyone was just happy. It was just a happy environment, like happy vibes. Everyone just needed a Westside just needed a place for everyone just to celebrate and be together, and that was the place, bro.
I saw on social media there was a thing that came on that had a list of every parade around the world. Did you see that?
Yeah, bro. And I saw that one.
Yeah. They had America too, Australia, and
everywhere.
Dubai.
I saw that, man. It was a long list too.
Because it was funny because I heard there was going to be one in Britain. It was like an unofficial one.
So they're not confirmed from the council.
But I heard about that. And then I looked on the list. It wasn't there. Oh, it's not real.
Hard.
But I was thinking, who was organizing that one? The Central Samoan.
Just get to the city. Man, without consent. But there was a convoy. There was like a oh my gosh, man. Sorry, boys. I forgot like the name of the bike crew.
Oh,
the
one that started the
Straight Soldiers.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Straight Soldiers, man.
Sorry, I missed that. The convoy, because that was one of the things that came out on the social media page too.
Yeah,
like we're gonna start a convoy at
Westgate.
Yeah, this time, and we're gonna just travel to Paz.
And then just kick off at Paz. Yeah. So that was
So was that organized by you or someone else?
No, it was organized by Helen Magasiva. Shout out to Helen, bro. Shout out to the whole team, man. Like Hadley, and honestly, I'm really bad with names. I don't know everyone's names, but shout out to the whole crew that were involved. You guys know who you are, but like without that team, man, like it wasn't just me. I was just a noisemaker, but I was just the guy just making noise. But like there was like a whole team of us, like just organizing everything, man. Like if like one person was missing, if one person hadn't, like one of them hadn't joined this committee, like something wouldn't have come through, like something like just this wouldn't have happened. So everyone played like a really made like core part to make this happen. But shout out to Helen because she organized the convoy and the straight soldiers boys. She's just like, hey, we'll just do a convoy. And I was like, yeah, like that's awkward. Like that'll be mean to have a convoy. Yeah, we'll start it from Westgate. And I was like, oh, that's it. Like started at Westgate, and then while we were sitting up at Pass Park, I was getting like videos sent to me like at the meetup in Westgate, packed, man, so full. The whole car park was blocked, like chock up, bro. And
I know my sister and her husband went. They went to Westgate to start the convoy.
And like I just see videos of them, like they were just packing up and they're having their own parade like while they're waiting in. So that was awesome, bro. Like I love that. And then by the time the bikies came through, man, it was so cool to see all those bikes, bro. And even the kids, like the kids that were already there, like their faces just light up, man, and just waving their flags, bro. It was something else. So shout out to the Straight Soldiers boys. Let's go. God.
It's funny because that event, past the convoy, if you think about it, that is West Auckland styles, man.
Yeah, bro.
It's a TA.
Hard, bro.
I mean, I don't expect like things. There's things I don't expect the South Auckland people to do. you know. But you know, there's things in West Auckland that that's what we would do.
You're bound to see that once a week, like a convoy of bikes. And, oh, Siki, that's bad. Like that's West A, you know. Eh? But bro, like for that to like actually be an official part of like what we organized, bro, that was mean. Hard.
You know, with the screening of the game, like I know it was at Zeal.
Yeah.
But what was the idea around the screening of the game? Because I know, because you were saying like you saw South doing it, and man, we don't do this too, sort of thing. Yeah,
bro. Because I'm not gonna lie, bro. I didn't even watch any of the World Cup games on Spark. Hey, bro, the streaming sites, bro. VIP box now. Yo, but I've been just using streaming sites. But like, I knew I wasn't the only one doing that. So, like, once I saw Southside do that, I was like, oh, bro, like, surely our people need like somewhere to watch the game, man. Like, or these families out there, they can't even afford to like jam a Spark account in, So I just thought like, we can do something, just to organize something like this. And shout out to Caroline, who pretty much like organized that, like just got into the emails and emailed Spark and Sky Sport and someone to sponsor, like because you had to pay, bro, like for a screening, like, and plus for the screen itself, like that's not cheap. It's like they're not gonna be like, oh, you can use it, like It
comes in a truck.
Bro. It's always like a massive. Yeah, it comes in a truck, bro, and like they gotta set up like it's LED panels, and it just ends up being massive, bro. Like that wasn't cheap, bro. But like thanks to like all the local businesses and the local boards, man, like they really all just chipped in whatever they could, and we ended up like just getting the money we needed to fund this whole thing, bro. And I was actually nervous about the screening as well. Like, would people turn up at like 4:00 in the morning to like watch? But a Samoa, bro. Like, hey, like get there at 3:30 and people are already there. And I was like, that's it. Like, hey, I was so happy to see that, bro. Like, and so happy that people were in build-ups to come watch the game. But also, we're meant to have a storm that weekend. And then at the event, it was sunny as, like sunburn. Like, but once we closed off the show, then it started spitting. And then it started raining. Yeah. Then I was thinking, I hope this rain just rains, like all the rain off, and then should be clear by the time the game starts, bro. And then I woke up to get ready to go to the game, and bro, clear skies, bro. And it was so cool, like to see people turn up, in their beach chairs, blankets, their flags, and they're like hot drink flask, and that kind of stuff. I was, and then we had the help of the local police. Came through just to like hang around, but nothing really happened. But even those guys enjoyed it too. Like the police, they just watched the game as well. So it was cool, man. Like to see all their support, from like the officials. Hey,
like, man, because this is Auckland, right? There's so many. It's like the mountain part of Polynesia, right? There's so many Pacific Islanders that live in Auckland City. Like they have to do something like this. That's what I think. Even though it's Samoa, it's not New Zealand. But
like they should have. They do have a fair idea. Like this is like Polynesian Central, bro. Like so. Like surely you gotta think of something like just to. Like not like keep us entertained, like as if but like something like to get us excited for something, like for us to be like just to celebrate who we are.
Yeah, to be as one.
Just to be as one, bro.
Because that was the thing that I got out of it. Like we're one. Even if it's like for one day or during the World Cup. You see it on social media. You see the reaction around the world. We watch the games. We see the boys' reaction because they're happy as they're seeing all the parades and they're like playing for us. Man, it's so many things that I can't really explain it.
Yeah. Hard. Hey, it's all in here, but the words, they're not coming out. But like the ideas there,
just the heart and the the heart of it all, like
yeah, bro.
Because you think of your parents and your grandparents, you know, you think of people, our ancestors.
Hard, bro.
Think of Samoa itself, you know, our people.
Bro, it's such a small country, but like all like, you know, Tonga, Fiji, but like Pacific Islanders, we're so spread out around the world, eh? Like we didn't even notice that till like, I don't think much people like realized that till the World Cup, eh? To realize where their people are around the world, like not just Samoans, but like Tongans and Fijians, bro. We're all so spread out, man. Yo.
Wow.
Literally Polynesians taking over the world, bro.
And so even now today, like you still see flags out.
Yeah, bro.
You know?
No, like people still parading, bro. It's like been 2 weeks. I Sally, surely you got no sick leave now.
So I saw they had the main they had the one in Mount Druitt Day, I saw. The big one there.
Yo,
they had
the
big
massive
homecoming. You know, I was thinking the other day, like I saw on the paper that they had the homecoming in Sydney.
Yeah.
The big thing. Like,
Yo.
Are they gonna go to Samoa? Do one there?
Bro, I'm not too sure, eh? Like it would be cool if the team came to Auckland and did some kind of like, you know, homecoming there. And
I think I saw something on social media about here.
hey!
Yeah. Someone put it up. I think I saw it.
Bro, I don't think I've seen it yet, man.
Unless it was one of your tricks.
Yeah.
Try
See who noise ones.
See who likes.
Hard. Oh, bro, I hope
it.
they do come though. Because I'm there, bro.
Well, I'm all for them going to Samoa, you know,
Yo.
because that's where, you know.
Hard. Well, that's who they play for, so hard.
Yeah. So, it's awesome, man. Like, making it to the final and losing to Kangaroos, but still celebrating like we won, you know?
I know, bro.
Like, I saw a little thing on social media that said, we lost the game, but we won the hearts. Or something like that. We won the world.
Yeah, bro.
Lost the game, but won the world.
Bro, we won like 3 times in that World Cup. Hey, we won the quarterfinals. Bro, we like, and then we won making history to semis, and then we won against England, and then we won making the history to go finals. So so many wins, bro. That's why we're so rowdy now. Hey, that's not because like you know, Tongans like bro, they're so well known, like, you know, rowdy, like support hard, you know, #1 fans, and you know, die for Tonga, you know, MMT, like, you know, that's what they live for, eh? Like that's the name of the team, and that's the energy they show, eh? And then when it comes to someone, like when I think about it, it's like we're so like alo, eh? Like we're so like respectful, and like, you know, we're like support, but like, you know, support like quietly here, like, but
we're good show offs too.
Yeah, we're pretty good show offs, even like, yeah, comes off like that, bro. But like, yeah, there's a whole new side to Samoans, you know, with rowdy ass now, like coming together and parade like this, bro. But it's all so cool to see that.
I think the whole thing about league and what the boys did, not picking Australia or New Zealand and playing for their own countries, you know, going to Fiji, Tonga, or Samoa, you know. Even there's other countries like Lebanon, I think they got some in and out guys go there, you know, just to represent, eh?
Yeah, bro.
Just represent where you're from and where your parents are from and stuff. Like it's good to spread the wealth like that, because I don't know if you get into all the politics around the league afterwards.
Yeah.
Man, those league guys, they were complaining about, you know, why you want to play for the islands when you don't want to play for Queensland or New South Wales.
That was annoying me. What's that guy's name? Gee, who ate them? Nah, bro. Yeah. Was it Kent?
Yeah. From NRL 360. But the way, it's funny because I think of that, like I think about the All Blacks, like how the All Blacks want to have, you know, the strongest team. Yeah. So I don't know what the All Blacks look like without the Pacific Islanders playing for them.
Trash. They'll just be trash, bro. Like, honest.
But that's the same mentality, I think, the NRL guys, the Australians.
Yo.
Because I don't know if the numbers, like 60% of NRL players are Pacific Islanders. True. Or Māori. Yeah. It's like, and it's still going. So you're gonna get less and less of people wanting to, because that's what they were scared of. They're scared of, like, man, we're gonna have like 50% Islanders playing instead of Origin. Yo. And no one wants to play for Australia. Yeah, exactly.
So that's just the generation now, right? Because these are all the guys that, like, that was like their parents at their time that they were moving. It's like that was the time, like, everyone was moving to Australia, eh? All the Islanders were starting to go to Australia, and now that they've had families there, and then these are the kids they've grown up and like they would have been. It's like kind of same as like the kid like us here, like growing up being rugby players and now we're playing like for All Blacks. They're doing their stuff but for league.
Yeah.
So it's like so buzzy, bro. Like it was bound to happen. Hey, see. When all Australians are crying because they're not gonna pay for Australia, bro. You guys they got so much they got so many good players anyways. Like
they still dominated the competition anyway. Yeah. So I don't think they got anything to worry about.
Yeah, like I don't know why they're crying for. Man, just did they play for us, man?
Aren't you bored just winning all the time? But I think with anything with teams like that, with Kangaroos who have the power in league, even the All Blacks, have. Well, this year they've been up and down, All Blacks. Yeah. But, they're a team that they don't want to be weak. They want to be strong, like, all the time. Yeah. Like,
show no weakness.
Yeah. Like, we want the best guys to play for us, Yeah, it's
even if they get the best guy, like, and he doesn't get any game time, but, like, they just do those at least, like, he's there.
Because I think what this campaign has done, what this Tour Samoa campaign has done for Samoans that live overseas, like Samoans in America, Australia, New Zealand, like for the first time, like there was no I felt like there was no affiliation to New Zealand, to the Kiwis, It was just Samoan, like, even if you're a Kiwis hard out, and you're Samoan, well, you're gonna lean to Samoan. Samoan,
exactly.
For the first time. There was no if Samoa loses, then we're gonna go for Kiwis hard. Like normal. It
was this World Cup was just Samoa through and through.
Well, you never had the chance to have that thinking. You never had the chance to say, well, I'm Samoa until they lose, then I'll go for Kiwis.
Hard. Bro, and this was like
it was the other way around.
Yeah. Bro, this was like the World Cup when I was where like I didn't even pay any attention to like the Kiwis. Like I didn't even know who was on the team, bro. Like usually, like when it comes to World Cup, I'm like, oh, you're bad team. Yeah. But the whole time my attention was on Samoa, bro. The whole time.
So I think that was heaps of people, everybody. Man. I think that's why saw the parades and that.
I didn't even watch any of the Kiwis highlights, bro. Like that's how oh mate, that was so good.
That was the power of this whole campaign. Like the first time we never saw anything about the Kiwis.
It's just purely Samoa.
Yeah.
Like,
so what does that mean in terms of our loyalty, like who we support and that? Because for me, I stopped supporting All Blacks long time ago because they always won. Yeah, and I thought it was a bit boring.
Yeah.
But I found that this was in the day when Samoa was All Blacks were winning all the time.
Yeah.
But every time I watch a Samoa game, it was more exciting because you don't know if they're gonna win or lose.
Yeah, hard.
And if they lose, you're gonna get mad.
Yeah.
And emotional. But if they almost gonna win and they don't win, but the time when they're nearly gonna win, you're so excited.
That was a good game, Like
yeah.
But even like when you do watch those games, they end up like the tries aren't like average tries. They're like body on the line tries. Like everything to get across the line. And those.
Yeah. So I think I don't know if it's called bandwagon. I don't know why I said that. But I think we just like winning. I think our heart can go so far.
Yeah.
Because every time Rugby World Cup comes on, we're Mana Samoa until they're out, and then we're All Blacks.
Hard.
We're never All Blacks all the way.
Hard.
We never a 2-team. Maybe we're 2-team, but there's always a team.
There's always a dominant. There's always a number 1 team and then a 2-team. Bro, that's it, man. That's it, and it's been like that for ages.
Yeah, it's been like that for ages. So I think with this Tour Samoa campaign, we're not used to seeing this. The pride of supporting the Samoa team went all the way to the final. Like there's no one else to. We can't say what we're gonna do. Change the Kangaroos?
Yeah, hard.
What?
Hard. We made it all the way to the end. There was no plan B. Like there was no B team like to choose after that. Like,
so the other Australian-born Samoans gonna change the Kangaroos? I don't think so.
Nah.
Yeah. Nah. Exactly.
It's not. It's different now.
Yeah.
After this World Cup.
Yeah.
A lot's gonna change, man.
So I'm just like, because I don't know, but I just feel like, just where's it gonna go in the future next time Samoa's in the world stage. Because the Rugby World Cup's next year. Manu Samoa's going to be there, I don't think it will be the same level of support as Toa Samoa unless they start winning. But it's going to be hard because they're in a hard pool.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, wait, who's in our pool? Did I see Japan in our pool?
We got Japan.
England?
No. I think I might have England. Japan, England, and... yeah, I think we've got England. Japan, England, and there's one more hard one.
True. Oh, because Japan's still tier 2, eh? Like, that's the...
Yeah.
Remember when they beat Ireland? Oh, sound like... I was in Rara that time, eh? It was buzzy.
Oh, where?
Yeah. Man. I reckon the support will still be the same.
Because I think people just love the whole support, eh? Even with the flags thing. So, yeah the flag's going to come out again, for sure.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Hard. Especially for the rugby league. Because, you know, my sort of relationship between rugby union and rugby league, like, I'm always been a rugby union guy.
Yeah, bro.
And league's always been second.
Yeah.
Like, I never really followed league, but, you know. But I always felt that my friends and family, they're more league. Oh, I think my parents were more rugby union, but a lot of my friends, a lot of people I'm around, like, they're more into rugby league.
Yeah,
That's what it feels like.
Yeah.
Unless you played rugby and then you're into rugby.
Yeah. Hard.
But I think the fans generally move to
league.
Yeah.
Hard.
So I think that's why Samoa winning in league made a big impact with a lot of sports people, like people that love sports, love rugby league, because I think a lot of them do. Yeah, a lot of Warriors supporters, you know, that are Samoan.
Yeah,
you know,
hard. I'm a Hearty-ass Warrior supporter.
Are you?
Yeah, bro. Warriors till I die, man. It was such a depressing, like, you know, it's depressing being a Warriors fan, but I love it when we win. Like,
I don't know how that feels, mate.
Oh, who's your team?
Manly Seagulls.
Oh my gosh, some of my family is Manly, bro.
Hey,
yeah, bro.
Oh, that's good.
Nah. Oh, it's crack up, man.
Are they older members of your family?
Oh, no, we're pretty much all the same age. All my cousins, eh? Most of them
the ones that like Manly, though.
Yeah.
Oh,
hard. Yeah, Manly hard out.
Yeah, that's one of the Kiwi teams before the Warriors came out.
Oh, really? So I didn't even know that.
It's a team that a lot of Kiwis played in. Like there's certain teams that a few Kiwis played for, like Bulldogs.
Yeah.
Manly's another one. Balmain Tigers.
Yeah.
True. And that's why I think when Warriors came, some Kiwis didn't change teams.
Oh, true.
They just stuck to these teams.
Yeah.
And I think so Manly Seagulls is one of the teams with that a lot of people didn't change.
True. Oh, that's buzzy, bro. Far out. Bro, now we can just get excited for the Pacific Test, see? Like,
for league?
Yeah, bro.
That's the thing. Because I think they haven't put anything down.
Oh, they didn't know if they're going to do it or not?
No, because they're not going to do the Anzac Test. The Kiwis, Kangaroos.
Oh, true.
I think it might be because they're all about the State of Origin. State of Origin is around there at the same time.
Yeah.
They put that priority, like ahead of everything else.
They still want that to be like the pinnacle league.
But I know they got the Indigenous game versus the Kiwis over here.
Yo.
But I think earlier this year they had Samoa versus Raro.
Yeah. And then
Kiwis against was Australia against Tonga and Kiwis against someone else, or Kiwis in Tonga.
Was it
Can't remember.
Kiwis in Fiji? Or my bot singing? Yeah.
Anyway.
I'll shut up.
Yeah, man. So what was the aftermath like at the event, like the end of the event?
Oh, bro. Probably once I got Lanialo. my last performance for that event was Lanialo, and I couldn't have picked like a better present to close it off, man, because the songs are so badassy. So those all closed off the show with his performance, and then I got my dad to close it off with a prayer.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
And then they also had just announced that, you know, that's it. Like, that's the end of the parade, you know. Get home safely. And
what was the numbers like at the end?
apparently, like the foot traffic we had throughout the whole event, we probably got over 3,000 people coming in and out. So hard, right? And I believe that though, because from where I was standing, where we had the stage, like it was so packed I couldn't even see the food stalls like at the back. Like it was just packed non-stop. So I believe that when they said it was over 3,000 people that came in, and hey, but once we said it was closed, like people hung around for like another hour because we opened up the car park. Everyone like dispersed, but like made a circle around the car park, and then we kind of opened the car park because the stores had to like leave and stuff, and then that gave like the outside the public like opportunity to bring their cars in, and
Yeah.
So everyone was just doing their little carrying on for like another hour and a half. I would just let them do that, bro. Like, cause when's another time we're gonna do that? We're gonna get the okay from the local boards, just to parade and just be rowdy. So yeah, that finished off at 7, but we left at like 8:30.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, gee.
Left at 8:30.
Was it like an after party or something like that?
Nah, everyone just went off and did their own thing, and just waited till like the screening, and everyone just came back.
Because did you have to go back in the morning to do the screening? Like be there for the organization of that.
Yeah. So we got there at 3, but
So what was the night like? Man, you had to wake up early.
Yeah,
Man.
bro. It was actually hard to get to sleep because I was just like, am I gonna go out tonight, like to the boys? And I was like, I don't know, probably just be responsible tonight and have a nappy. So I forced myself to sleep. Then, yeah. But once I woke up, man, I had all the energy. Yeah, I was happy I would had a nap and got some energy for this game, bro. Because by the time I got there, the screen was already set up. But I think the screen got set up like in the evening, the night before. So we got there, we just had to just turn it on and just do sort out, because we had to bring our own sort out our own sound system. So they came with the screen, but we need to have our own sound. So but thankful to Zeal, Hadley Bowisi, who runs the Zeal hub in front of at Westwave.
Yeah.
He had all the gears from his place in.
Oh, just bring it out.
He just brought it out.
Yeah.
He just brought it out and sussed it out. And it was...
Oh, that's interesting. Like the no sound, but we'll have the screen. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like this because it was just a screen company. Like it's not like a screen and sound company. Like it doesn't come like it's not a package or anything. So really just came with a screen, and we had to sort our own sound. If we had to use a Bluetooth speaker, we would have.
Yeah.
Thanks to Hads that was with us, bro. Like he helped us out big time.
I know, because me and the family watched it here. But I was thinking about the Zeal. Because I was thinking, man, that's cool how you guys got that happen. And I think, well, one of my friends was there.
Oh,
watched
true.
the game at the Zeal.
Yeah.
I told him to come over here, but he went to watch it over there.
True.
Wanted to be with the atmosphere and that.
That was cool,
He
man.
had a good time.
But even like straight after the game, most of the people that were there, they went and started parading in Henderson.
Oh, yeah.
Like, the shopping strip, the courtyard on the front where the Burger King is, like that kind of area.
Oh, yeah.
Solo. It was packed, man. But then I couldn't even stay there long because I had to go to Muffy's show. And you get there and the amp's blown up, and then I ended up going parading.
Oh, was it that thing?
Yeah, it was straight after the grand final. And the after party was Muffy was hosting. Then he messaged that the amp blown up, so I was like, okay. I had my nephew with me too, so I was like, bro, do you wanna go? Do you wanna go Mangrove Town Centre?
Yeah.
Okay, then we hung out there for the morning. It was badass. all the parades I went to. It was bad. Good energy.
I planned the thing for the game. Like I know I was gonna wake up, but I had all this plan ready. I had my t-shirt and my Total Time War t-shirt and my flag,
the outfit. Yes.
And I said, you know what? We're gonna have a champagne breakfast.
Oh yeah.
So I had a bottle of champagne. I had some like sausages, some tomato, some bacon, eggs, some bread.
Yes.
Their English breakfast kind of styles.
Hard. I know.
And with my champagne. Man, it goes, man.
Hey, does it?
I recommend it, man. Early in the morning, champagne and breakfast, man.
That's always looked like a weird combo, like a breakfast with champagne is silly. That kind of thing is there. So now that you've confirmed it, bro.
Because it would have been open some more bottles if they won.
yeah, Harry.
But that was the whole plan, man. Just to celebrate the final, man. Just something different, something special. Like I was thinking
something to remember of,
Yeah.
Like, do something like out of the ordinary.
Yeah, out of the ordinary. And I was thinking, man, I've never done this before, like with an All Blacks game or Manu Samoa
none
game.
of the games did he?
Yeah. Wake up in the morning, have this plan to have a shaman breakfast. What the hell?
Who are you?
Just this event, just this. Man, you're never gonna get it back.
Yo,
because it was funny because I put this question out to everybody, all the listeners, in that what was the last biggest event for Samoa, sporting event? Would you put David Tua versus Lennox Lewis as the last biggest, or would it be Tua Samoa and Kangaroos the biggest, or would it be Manu Samoa beating Wales in the World Cup, 91 World Cup?
So,
like these are moments. These are moments in Samoa sporting history.
Yeah, probably from my from my perspective, I guess like the one memorable moment would be probably two, because when Manu Samoa beat Australia.
Oh yeah.
That was one moment I like.
And that was a warm up game, eh?
Yeah, that I like distinctly remember, and I was like, hey, I was in Australia at the time.
Oh yeah.
Visiting family, but I was like, I remember that day, bro. That was a buzzy ass day, man. And what was the other one? Shane Cameron and David Tua.
Yeah,
that was something else as well, eh?
So there's moments, eh?
Yeah,
there's
bro.
moments in sport, like Samoa's been like on the front on the grand stage, eh?
Big time, bro.
To show their stuff in that little dot in the ocean.
I know, eh?
You even get the Rock to do their shout out to the boys, eh?
And even Tua, Tangvailoa, solid. I saw that guy's video too, because
that's right. Yeah,
I follow that guy like 100, bro. Like,
he's the man, eh?
Bro, this season, bro, I was scared of that guy, man. Like, I mean, like, did you see what happened to him? Like,
when he got knocked out twice, eh? Because he ain't knocked out that first game,
and then he got the okay. He got the okay to play again, eh?
And they were like saying, fire the doctor.
Or,
how can you make that decision?
Yeah, bro.
Because he got concussed again the second game.
Yeah.
But he was out like 2 weeks after that.
Yeah. But the man's like abilities hasn't changed. Like, the man's been clutching it for the team, bro.
No.
So good, bro, that guy.
I mean, he's good. He's also got Jalen Waddle, who's played for him in the
Bama. Is that the one?
Yeah,
bro.
So
bro, even Waddle's like the chemistry.
The chemistry already, but because the criticism for Tua, because he was short. So so it's hard to look up and throw.
Yeah,
that kind of. But now he can hit his targets. So.
Bro, and it's buzzy because like they always say like how how he's left-handed, and they always say like his throwing technique looks off.
Yeah.
And I seen a video of someone like flipped the screen, and it like flipped the screen to make it look like he was right-handed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So bro, and then when you watch that video, it looks so perfect, eh? Like the way he throws the ball, like hard. It's crack up when you just flip the screen. I
mean, if his thing is throwing, then he's got the best wide receivers on his team. Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill.
Hard.
Yeah. I think they picked up my man Chase Claypool from Steelers.
Yo.
Because I support the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Solid.
They've been doing well. They're down the bottom.
Oh, bro, Juju's not Steelers anymore.
He's Chiefs.
Is he Chiefs?
He's gone to Chiefs.
Has he been doing good? I haven't even like.
I think he's like average.
Oh,
yeah.
Solid.
But that it's funny because the Chiefs, they're like number one in there. But you would have thought they would have lost some momentum because they lost Tyreek Hill.
Yeah.
But it's never done anything to their their position on the ladder. They're still winning games.
Chiefs, is that
that's Mahomes.
Is that Tom Brady?
Nah.
Or is that
that's Mahomes.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Who's Brady's team?
Buccaneers. Tampa Bay.
Solid. Remember when he slipped when he became the fake receivers? You could put the handbrakes on and slip, see. Dear.
Yeah, man. When Tua did the shout out, because the other Samoan guy plays for. Who's he play for? Not Vikings, Falcons. Mariota.
Oh, Marcus,
Yeah.
Hard.
Yeah. So he's starting QB there.
True.
So yeah, man, we got Samoans
All spread out around the world, man.
And I think that's what another good thing towards Samoa that they just everybody connected
Yeah.
through the
Hard.
campaign, like the whole world, Samoans around the world connected.
Hard. Everyone just realized, like some of us didn't even know, like some of us Samoans are living in this kind of country, like in Europe and like America and like not America, but like just mostly Europe, like that kind, those areas that you never think like there'll be a Samoan there, and they're hard out supporting from there, and you just see all the photos and that's mean,
Hard out.
Makes you so proud.
I mean, I hope the rugby league game went further to like the popular games around the world.
Yeah.
Because if you got the FIFA World Cup on right now, it's like the number one sport in the world.
Yo,
Like the game of soccer, number one sport. Have you been keeping up with that? Do you watch that?
yeah. So I've been watching the highlights lately. Yeah. Like I've been just watching the updates and the highlights and stuff. But
I see France lost.
Oh wait, just recently
Yeah.
against.
Tanzania.
Oh, so what about Ghana?
What happened?
They beat Oh my gosh, I can't remember who they beat. South Korea. I mean Korea.
Oh, because
They
Korea's
beat
good, eh?
Korea. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, apparently they're good. Because it's the first time I'm just kind of like kept up with like the World Cup for FIFA. But I think Ghana beat them. But I think Japan beat Germany.
Yeah, Japan
Couple
beat
weeks,
Germany.
like
That
last
was a
week.
big one.
Yo, hard.
Argentina lost one game.
Argentina lost. So they got Messi. Is that Messi's team?
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah, that's Messi's team.
Hard. I've watched some mean games. Like I think one of the games I watched was like 3-0
Oh, yeah.
at full time.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, 6 goals, that's heaps, eh? Like for a soccer game, eh? Like, yeah. Usually finishes like 2-1, like 1-0. So
It's funny. I only watch soccer when the World Cup's on.
oh, true.
And always straight to Brazil.
Yeah. Oh, so they've been doing all good, eh? They won their recent game.
Because they got Neymar, eh? He's their man.
Hard.
But they're a good team. Like I always support Brazil.
Yeah, Brazil's always been like, hey, my pick. Even when I had like FIFA Street on Xbox, so yeah. When you pick 3 players and we're not in here. Hey.
Just as long as England doesn't get anywhere. England is a country. They invented heaps of sports, but they're not champions at it,
Hard.
Like soccer, they invented soccer. eh?
But I think they invented cricket as well. Not even the man.
Rugby.
Solid rugby. Solid.
So what are you up to after this whole thing? You still making music and
This year's been a bit different for me.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
Been
bro.
dipping your hands into other things and trying out.
Yeah, this year was like I was trying out different things, like still music, but like different kinds of music. Like different
genres.
Yeah, nah.
Or trying
I
to
wouldn't
make
say
your own genre or mixing up
Nah, so like
genres.
there's there's like me being an artist and doing my music, and then there's me being like a background vocalist for other artists. This year I put my foot into like musical theater. So I auditioned for this musical couple of years back, and I ended up getting the main role for this musical, and then we ended up.
What one was that?
Pardon?
What one was that?
Pacifica The Musical. It was called Pacifica The Musical,
Oh,
and it was held at the Civic Theatre in town. This was in.
was that Headley's?
Yeah,
one?
with
Oh,
Hadley,
yeah.
with Heads, yeah, bro. Yeah, and I tried musical theater out this year, bro. And I loved
for
it.
the first time.
For the first time,
Yeah.
bro. First time ever doing musical theater, like theater, bro, like acting. Like who would have thought? I gave that a try and I loved it, bro. It was a mean experience, man.
What was the thing that was different to making music? The way and then doing this. Was it the acting part of it too? And
It was the acting part, bro.
because you can mix it, eh?
Yeah,
like you do
bro.
acting and sing.
Like so, because when it comes to like being an artist and you're singing like and performing for a live audience, that's one thing. But when it's musical theater, when you're acting and you have to sing songs like about the situation you're in, like it's a whole different kind of singing. You gotta sing like it's so emotionally, like you gotta like read through the words and like really like dip your feelings into this, like, you know, make it yours and show like what the song really brings out. So it was like a whole different kind of perspective of me singing it. To see, it's like I loved it.
For you, was that challenging?
It was, bro.
Like I love to sing. I'm an artist.
Yeah,
this is something different, like hitting me in a different way. I have to go around and hit it like that.
Hard. So I was like, it wasn't. I couldn't just like. It's not. It wasn't as easy as like learning a song and then remembering the lyrics and then you just sing it. Yeah. There was a whole package that came with it. Hey, so like I had to kind of like unlearn like stuff that I already knew and like just be like a fresh canvas, like, and I had a good vocal tutor, I'd say, to like help me with what I was doing in my role. Like Nika Foa, hey, the Lion King man, like Simba, hey, that guy is beast, bro. Like,
he's done it for a long time.
Long time, bro. And the knowledge that guy has, bro, like he's probably like there's been a few like islanders that's been in like, you know, the musical theater scene, but that guy, like, you know, I believe that guy's like the pinnacle, eh? Like that guy's like the master. That guy's the David Tour of the musicals, eh? Hey, he's that guy, and like to be working with that guy and him sharing his knowledge to me, bro. That's like once in a lifetime, me. And I was so happy I got to meet also, and such a cool dude, bro. And he's real open, and he's an honest dude, eh? Like he'll just tell you like if something's good, something's bad. And he just made like the whole cast just like, you know, open up and be a better singer. And it was badass.
What was the rehearsals like? Like how long was the time frame to rehearse and get it to actually go on stage after that?
Just over 2 months.
Oh yeah. Was that enough time to? Is that deadline like tight, or was it something?
It ended up being up a tight, like, you know, tight deadline, because we had to workshop everything from scratch. Like the only thing we had was ideas. Like there wasn't a script. The script wasn't like written. There wasn't scenes like already. Like everything wasn't like.
And the songs were already composed.
Yeah, the songs were all New Zealand, NZ Kiwi songs from Kiwi artists. So
new songs, brand new.
No, old and new. Nisha
Yeah.
Mystic, Stan Walker, Shea Fu, Anika Moa, Split Ends. Like, you know, it was just a whole group of like songs from different artists, but all New Zealand, all New Zealand, and we managed to put all their songs together to make one whole story.
So whose job was to do that?
Jacob Nansen. Jacob Nansen was the guy to put that all together. It was mean. Hey, we ended up doing a mean job, like, because it was like a whole. It was Hads, Jacob Nansen, Nick R4, and then Pack. Pack is the guy who, like, the captain of the ship. Pack Peacock. This was his whole idea. This was his vision. This was his dream. And
he's the Andrew Lloyd Webber.
Yeah, silly. He's the guy with Excalibur. But he just picked like the awesome team. Like, you know, bro, Jacob Nansen. That's Dan Walker's like music director. And Had's like mean choreographer. Nick, like the experience man, like this good guy to have on your team. And they all just work together to put this show on. And
that's pretty cool, because you got these experts that good at their different parts of how to put a musical together.
Hard,
man.
It was something, and they buzzed out too. It's like it's not something like they. I think they were used to like just putting on a massive show like this. So I could see in their faces that they were just so relieved that it turned out to be so cool, man. Like, and we had a really good reception. Like, almost full house every
Yeah,
show.
yeah. Once sold out, like
Yeah, bro.
every show.
Yeah, man.
Mm.
It's crazy.
You know that kind of show.
Mm.
Like, what has that taught you now? Like, is this something you want to do now? Like,
Yeah, bro.
do another one? Or
Yeah,
you
bro,
can you can go back and forth between being an artist. And
yeah, man. Like
doing
I
this.
just thought I because like for me, I'm not a producer. Like I don't know how to produce music. Like I get my beats from producers, other producers, and then I can like make a track out of it. But
you write your own words and write.
yes,
your own
yes,
music,
yeah, hard. But then I was like, because it takes money. It takes money to like grab beats from other people. So I was thinking like, being in the situation I was in. So I was like, oh well, I need to like find ways to still enjoy music when it like, even though it's not the same kind of music thing that I'm doing. So that's why I took this kind of like avenue and just sort out different ways I can like, get an income, but it's still something to do with music.
Yeah.
Hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. So
Is there any other gigs coming up? Like any other shows?
oh, I'm done for the year. So now I'm just focus on family and Christmas and stuff. But and
But you
then,
know how the Pacifica show started. Like, there's got to be some more coming up there. Like, because that was such a success
yeah,
that you can't say
can't
that,
stop there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's gonna be more.
Hard.
You know, and that probably just inspired a lot of writers or a lot of people that
Yeah, bro.
into like Broadway shows or something like that, like plays and that.
Hard. And
to like, oh man, Pacifica put us on the map. Like made the platform that this is a thing, people are into it.
Yeah.
Let's do some more.
Hard.
You know, you go even bigger next time. Maybe
Hard.
get all these people involved with that one, with Pacifica, and let's do another one.
Yeah, bro. But because that month, that was like, it's like people were calling it like the Pacific takeover on theater because while we're in
Who said that?
Oh, just like word of mouth. I'm just making it up. But hey. So like while we were doing our like musical at the Civic, like just down the road at the ASB theater as well, they were doing the Dawn Raids. They were running the Dawn Raid show there.
Was that Oscar on that?
Yeah, bro. So we're here and taking over the Civic Theater, and they just have the other usos and sisters over there taking over like the ASB Theater. So it was
we're holding the torch for this kind of performing arts.
Hard, man.
Man, that's awesome.
And that was like a time for just like to all our families and friends, just to bring all like the younger generations and just show them like you like there's other ways to do music. Hey, like if you want to be like a music artist, you can do that. But look at this, hey. Yeah. Like look at this, like you're probably the main character at White Sunday, eh? And you're a mean ass actor, but you didn't realize that, eh? Like you don't know that that's something you could actually potentially do, like as a career. So that's what I was like looking at this as, like all the younger generation coming through and like just spark something in spark a dream, something like that, eh? They can just watch this musical and be like, frick, man. Yeah. These guys are actually in the Civic Theater doing this stuff. Like, bro, I want to do that. Like, hey, just inspire, hey. Oh.
I remember when I was an intermediate, I was Form 2, and I went to his intermediate. This was back in 91. And then we went to a play at White.
Yeah.
And I can't remember what the play was. I think it was Grease, or must be Boys and Girls.
It was Grease.
Girls and Boys, or Boys and Girls, or something like that.
Boys in the Hood.
Something like that. Oh, I don't think it was Grease. I think it was something else. I think.
Yeah.
But that's the first time I ever saw a brown person and the lead singing on stage.
True.
And it was Lappy Mariner.
Yeah.
So
true.
And that was the first time. And I was like, I didn't know it was like a thing.
Yeah.
Like, man, you can sing and act.
Yo.
That's the first time I ever saw like a play. And then ever since then, that guy was always the guy that was always singing.
Yeah.
Talent quest or going on the school plays, school shows and that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
far out.
But it's cool to see the evolution of that. Like it's carried on to like mainstream now. Like I think the generations moved up to let's produce our own plays, let's produce our own shows. In New Zealand,
Yeah. But even being like fuck, how do you like a voice actor, like being voices for cartoon characters, bro. I heard like Nick was telling me like, you know, there's a big demand on you know, Pacific Islander actors, and because we don't look like everyone else, like they're looking for like fresh faces, like new looks, and
even voices.
Yeah, even voices as well.
Do the
bro.
voiceovers.
Yeah, bro, even voices as well. Like we just need.
So
like,
it's the bass in our voice, see that.
Yeah. Nah, it's just us, bro. They just want to be us, bro.
But now that's interesting, eh? Because I know the train. If we catch a train, and the voice that comes on.
Yeah.
Is that Samoan, do they?
Yeah, so he's an islander, bro.
Yeah.
Where did I see that?
They came on the news.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But see, it's everywhere. Like they want to see
to
do all these. But it's good, the opportunities that come up.
Yo.
You know, I think a lot of people pave the way for that, and then next generation realize it's a thing.
Yeah.
And let's do it. But the show, man, that's a new thing for us. Eh? It's not, because it's a new thing for us to break into the mainstream.
Yes.
For that kind of stuff. But we've been acting all our lives, man. Like White Sunday, church.
White Sunday, bro.
You know, we know everything.
Yeah, we lied to our parents, acting hard. I was in class, like, hey,
sing at church, you know.
Yo, hard.
That's where our talents come from, man.
Yeah, bro.
And like,
we didn't even realize, hey, like,
it's just a normal thing, but we're like, who cares? You either love it or you don't love it.
But when like, hey, like when they're like, oh, you're so naturally talented, but you didn't even know you've been practicing your whole life in church, eh? So, like,
yeah, I know. And then the people that love it carry on to be singers or DJs or you know, because of music. Yeah, bro. Because we're all brought up with it. It just depends if we want to carry on with it.
Yeah, hard. That's it, bro.
It's like if I wanted to be if anyone wanted to be a musician, you could. Yeah. Just if you haven't done it for a long time, then you can actually work to get to that level again.
Yo, hard.
Because there. It's naturally there for us.
We're just brought up into it, eh? Like we didn't ask for it, but that's there. Yeah. That's it.
Yeah, man. But now I love it. I love the whole different. We're attacking these different parts of culture and
career paths, bro.
Yeah, there's new career paths. You know, like man, sports is not the only thing.
Hard.
I think the sports thing is a thing that's been around.
Oh yeah.
They know we're good at sports, so they want us to play sports.
Yeah.
You know, and they'll grab them. They'll grab the money off that.
Yo.
You know, but there's other things that we're good at that we haven't even really broken through. Yeah. Like, you know, to be part of that world.
Yeah, hard.
But I think what you're saying about the shows, the Broadway show, that kind of what would you call that? Like play it.
Musical theater.
Musical theater.
Yo.
Right, we're breaking into that now.
Yo.
You know?
Hard.
And next minute, Balang is gonna say, oh man, where's all the white faces? You know?
Yeah.
Like the NRL saying, where's all the white faces in the NRL?
Yo,
you know, we're slowly taking over NRL. Yeah. We're slowly gonna take over the musical theater. Slowly gonna take over the things we're good at. You know?
Yeah, bro. We just like, I think just I just need to realize like what we're actually good at. Like, I don't know, something to spark and be like, oh, actually, I am actually good at this. Like, like, oh, I know how to do this. Like, why don't I just carry on doing that? Like, something, someone just to nudge them in the right direction and just show them that, like, you know, they're able to do what they, you know, what they want to do. Like, even if it's not sport or music, like, hey.
Because I think that's the key. It's, because, you know, like, the stereotypical thing is that, people, we work in factories, you know?
Hard.
But it's our talent that will make us... But what are we naturally talent? The natural talent is there to push forward and use.
Hard.
It's there already, you know?
Yeah, bro. It is.
So why are we always...
what are we waiting for?
What are we waiting for?
Yeah.
What are we waiting for? But I think, like, if I look at what the next level is, the next level for me is owning that space. Yeah. Like, we're good at it, but when are we going to own it?
Hard.
Like, we can always be good at something and work for someone and be the good like the good talent to be under someone. But
Hard.
when are we gonna be owning that?
Yeah, hard.
You know,
When are you gonna be the top guy, like the
Yeah,
actual
yeah.
guy to do it?
Yeah.
Hard.
yeah. Like of sports is hard because we're never gonna own. It looks like we don't own anything in sports.
No.
Really,
Yeah, yeah.
you know, we don't.
Mm.
We're always under some international group
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
in charge of the sport.
Organization.
That's in
yeah.
charge of it. They give funding,
Hard.
but we never fully own it.
Hard. But we owned the woman FIFA. Yeah, he's telling. We're stalking to the world, baby. So, yeah, cheers. We're stalking.
But that's what I mean. We're never gonna own what we're good at.
Hard.
That's the next level.
Yo.
Like with the musical theater, we're gonna own that. Because we're the ones doing it.
Yo.
See,
Exactly.
so we're gonna own it.
Hard.
There's no Balangi that's owning that show, is there? But when are we gonna actually do our own?
Yeah. Hard.
Because we got the numbers. Because
Bro.
anything that if you look at the Tour Samoa, the whole parades and that, the numbers right there.
Yo. Hard.
You know.
Bro, and like the Mangere Arts Center, but they've been running shows for years, like musical theater shows for years, bro, and they've been running like their own twists on like fairy tale stories, like stuff like Cinderella. You know, they just twisted up to be Cinderella, and they just made their own South Auckland twist to like a Cinderella story, and it was so cool. They made another one just recently. They had Alatini, and it was an island twist to Aladdin, and it was so cool, man. So funny, like, and it's just so many talent coming through that Mangere Arts Center, like acting wise and singing wise, man, and like I don't think enough people notice. So, like,
well, for me, one thing, it's in South Auckland. It's in Mangere.
Yeah.
So no Balangi's gonna go there watch it.
Yeah, hard.
You know, so that's one thing. They're only performing to their own people.
Yo, hard.
And that's the whole thing. I'm like thinking. I always think about with our people. Like, yeah, we're good at stuff, but when are we gonna own stuff? That's what I mean.
Yeah,
like,
hard.
Like that's all good, and that I think what that does, that show in Mangere does, is just inspire our own people.
Yeah,
because it's our own people that just gonna go watch it. So if something happens to inspire people to go out and do something,
true,
like how Haley did, or like you guys show, like your guys shows in the bloody Civic in town, on Queen Street, hard, so that's where we want to be, that's it, because it's like a segregation thing, like it's like we need to, it's all good that we're doing it, but it doesn't mean anything if it's not in the mainstream. Yeah, hard. But I think you guys have broken through. Oscar's broken through. Yeah, bro. We need more to break through on that level, and to own our own shit.
That's it, bro.
I think, that's all. That's what I think about.
Yeah. Taking ownership and just going at it. Yeah.
But yeah, man.
My guy.
If there's anything I would have learned tonight in this podcast with you, Jerry, was, man, just taking it to another level, eh? Just taking your talents to another level, man. Doing something that challenges you. Hard. Like, even doing the whole parade thing, like organizing all that. Like your love for what you see with what Tour Samoa was doing to the world. Yeah. To our people. Hard, and bro. Just taking your initiative to, man, let's do something. Yeah, bro. So I think you're an entertainer at heart, man. You're an entertainer. Yeah. You want to give to the people something to be like, to be happy for. Hard. No matter what it is. Yeah. Maybe your music. Or what you pulled off with the council, with the parades. Yeah. That's the same thing. Hard. Because you made people come and enjoy. And everyone's happy. Bro. Yeah. Just like people coming to enjoy your music. Hard. And you finding new ways to like help people enjoy what they see, like doing the show. Yeah. And that's another way of getting to entertaining more people. Hard, man. So you're that guy. You're the entertainer guy. Hard, bro. And plus, like,
like I've lived. I'm born and bred Westie, man. But if I think about it, like all the music opportunities and all the stuff that I've been doing, like it's all been happening out south, bro. Like I know Southside like the back of my hand now because I'm always there, eh? I'm always out south, always out south. But I was always thinking to myself, like, bro, when's West gonna do something cool? Like, when are we gonna host something, or when are we gonna start off like I don't know, some theater stuff, or just something out West Day, just for like our people, like just for Pacific people out West Day. So when my status became like actual serious, I was like, I didn't really mind it. Like I was like, oh, if it's gonna happen, then let it happen, eh? So I'm happy. Like I guess I'm happy. Like I got to do something like for my community, eh? And to say like I was a part of this. Like I helped organize this for my West Side community. But it's because we've hardly had any. We never have events like this, bro. So hopefully, like this sparked up something. Like with the local boards, and opened their eyes to see, like, if they were to run something, they'll have support, like, from our people, eh?
Now you've got experience with that now.
so
you can, I just want to do this now.
Yeah, they just message bro, so like, can we just have like a sports day for everyone?
Remember when I did that? Yep, I think I got another idea.
Check my status in an hour and see what you think. So.
Yeah, man. So, man, thanks for coming on the podcast, eh?
Oh, sick, man. So anytime. So,
any new music gonna come out, or you back in the studio?
Bro, I've only just gone back into the studio, bro. So I might just start something up. Don't know when I'm gonna drop anything, but I'm gonna start something real soon, eh? Hey, Vika. Supples. Hard, bro. So hopefully you guys get something in the new year.
All right.
Yo.
Looking forward to it, brother.
Oh, thanks, Us.
Salute.
Hard. Salute. Thanks for having me on, also, bro.
No worries, brother.
Oh.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.